Welcome back on Marigo TV. It's a brand new week, a brand new day, and a new beginning. I am Nana, so your host of the Political Arena segment. The studio with me this morning, I have Thomson Ayumu, an MPP communication team member of the Lower Manyaklo constituency, who is also aspiring as the communication officer for the new Patriotic Party here in Lower Manya, and also Ebenezer Korle Agudey, an NDC communication team member also of the Lower Manyaklo constituency. You're all welcome this morning to the studio.
Thank you.
Trust you are all fine. Agudey, it's been a while. Abi you get appointment, they call you, say no, they take. If you get but you know, say this thing I go talk. So why they look my face?
But it's not only a good though, from the top. From the top to the down.
Agudey,
so
me.
Have your contact.
She can call right now for everybody.
No, I don't have my phone with
TV,
me.
On live TV.
I don't have my phone with me. It's not off air. It's not off
so
air.
So it doesn't have my contact. I'm saying.
Agudey.
No.
Now,
I disagree.
No. Wait.
She doesn't have your contact. If you want to call you, do you think that she cannot take your contact from anybody here who has your contact?
Don't even mind Agudey.
Tommy, why are you playing defense for her?
No, I'm not.
It
will not be fair for you to say that
are you still in Lower Manya here?
But where am I? Where are we now? Are we not in Lower?
Maybe like right there. Maybe like the two were happy for the millennium day, like you come here.
What happened for millennium?
The fire outbreak, you know. For the million screen back. You know be your electric area.
Yeah, that's the electric area.
And how long has that?
Agudey.
Power is not, you cannot possess power forever. So this is a temporary something. So once you have power,
that thing that we cherish
exactly.
Melts.
Exactly, it will melt.
And it melts with time.
It's melting too. It's melting. They have just like one and something years for the melting to get finished. And we will all see our smoothness level.
Agudey, so let's quickly come back on track. The Ghanaian government is taking steps to mitigate the impact of temporary petroleum prices hikes. The Ministry of Energy and Green Transition is prioritizing measures to enhance downstream fuel security, stabilize the market, and strengthen regulatory oversight to safeguard consumer interests. Government announces temporary measures to mitigate petroleum price hikes. Agudey.
Anasu, good morning to your cherished viewers. It's been a while, and there's been a huge transformation here, and I'm happy to also share the studio with my good friend Ayumu. I'm here with him for the first time. It's looking good. The effects of Abam Papa, it's all over the place, and so. Now our boy is very deep and very clear.
Let me laugh over this.
Please.
So I'll get back to
our fuel prices up.
Fuel prices are down. Relatively, they are down. Now, let me put it in a perspective. You see, what Ghana is experiencing is not Ghana specific. It's a global crisis. It's a global issue. I mean, exacerbated by the U.S.-Israel strike on Iran.
Okay.
You see, there are two things that determine the price of petroleum, Nana. There are two things. Basically, the global price and then the strength of the CD. Okay. And so currently, what we are experiencing is due to the global crisis, due to geopolitical tensions in the Middle East, specifically Iran. And so it's not, like I said, it's not Ghana specific. Okay. But then the question is, what is this government doing about the crisis? That is the most important thing. We are not taxing, or we are not piling up more taxes and passing it on to the ordinary Ghanaian. No. What are we doing? As a responsible government, we are cushioning the ordinary Ghanaian. We are absorbing the taxes rather. We are mitigating it. We are directly intervening in the market so that the ordinary Ghanaian will feel cushioned, will be relieved temporarily. And so what has government done directly? Government has taken off some of the taxes or levies on the petroleum products. For example, government has taken off 2 cedi per litre of diesel. Government has taken 36 pesos off the petrol prices. And it has translated directly at the pump. When you go to the pump, instead of the prices going up, it's relatively lower. Now, petrol is selling at 13 cedis per liter. It's averagely selling around 13 cedis per liter as we sit now. As compared to the previous administration, when there was crisis, what did they do? They rather piled up taxes on the ordinary Ghanaian. Nana. They rather piled up taxes. They added the boiler tax. They added sanitation levy. Check. They added, they increased other components of existing taxes on petroleum. The SPT and the ESLA, road recovery levy and all that. We'll get into the details as we go.
Thank you very much.
I can see my brother tapping me to cool down for him, but the heat issue, if you wait for the heat. If you wait for the heat.
Agudey, you again.
Oh, what have I done?
Did he tap you?
We now the heat up. If the air conditions are, so we now the heat up like diesel car.
Now the heat up.
Like diesel car.
Thomson, Ayumu, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right, thank you very much. And let me say a very good morning to all your viewers, especially my new patriotic family here in Lower Manyokrobo constituency, Eastern region, and Ghana as a whole. Wherever you find yourself this morning, I greet all of you. And so as we have started to reorganize our party today, specifically, we are starting to get our polling station executives get their forms. So wherever you find yourself in Ghana, everywhere, from today, Monday, 20th, to Friday, the 25th, we are picking form for us to, get ourselves at the base. You know, everything we have to start from the base. So if you want to be a polling station executive here in Lower Manyokrobo constituency, you go to the party secretariat at Mampong. Then you pick your form. Then you get yourself, within next week, next 2 weeks, we start the elections and you become a polling station executive. So this morning, I greet everybody wherever they find themselves watching us. My sister, we are back again with the fuel price issue. And I was so ashamed. And when my brother Agudey was talking about geopolitical, external, whatever, you see the English that he was adding to geopolitical, external, whatever, and what and what. And you know, this happened just within, it's less than a month. The Iran-US, these issues, it was just a month. But the issue of Russia-Ukraine, this lasted for close to 4 years. And MPP, we endured, we faced all those things. But today, and even as at the time when we were even telling Ghanaians that this is the issue that we were confronted with, and this is what was happening to us. Even the president today, John Dramani Mahama, was asking of the kilometer from Ghana to Russia. Is it 7,000? Is that 7,000? Or what did he say? But today, the same person who was then the surveyor, who was giving us the distance from a place to another place, whether it's a physics teacher or whoever, calculating the distance and all those things. Today, John Dramani Mahama has forgotten that he will calculate the distance from Ghana to Iran, or from Ghana to US, or from Ghana to Pakistan or Israel or wherever. I was so surprised. And today, Agudey shamelessly sitting here and was talking about, geopolitical, whatever, and dollar stabilization and all those things. But you said that you have stabilized dollar. So how come the fuel price is hiking? And today, if you go to the pump, you should be buying fuel around 18 Ghana cedis and all that. I'll come back to the story and I'll tell you that what Agudey was saying, that they have mitigated and they have reduced prices and all those things. I've sent a story to your producer. I will send it to you on Ghana Web. The story was saying that it is not true that the government of the day has done that reduction.
The Coma,
exactly. So if
president.
today the president is saying that all communicators, they'll sit on national television, on radio, and they'll tell us that it is due to the political party, that is the deceptive NDC, that they have by whatever that they have and the price is reducing. It is not true. The papers and everybody is saying it, and I will want you. I wouldn't want to do that reading. I want you to.
No, I have it.
To your viewers, exactly, to your viewers, so that they know that these people are part of the deceptive. They are liars. And what NDC did, I've always been saying that if you build a mansion with saliva, early morning dew is going to collapse it. And that is what the NDC have done. And today, they are everywhere and they are eating their own pie. You can see that Agudey was saying that I was tapping him. Meanwhile, I was not tapping him. Your air conditioning is chilling and it's very cold. Get the camera to Agudey, and everybody will see that he's lying out of all the things that he has said. And all this fact, when you enter into the fact proper, because he has built the fact that the NDC have reduced prices for us, and today when you go to the pump, but at the end of the day, the people whom they have taken the money from, the people where they have taken the tax have come out to say that it is not true. What is happening, it is not by the fact that the government is doing something to mitigate the prices coming down. So today, if any price is coming down, it is not because the NDC have done anything or the government of the day have done anything. It is because the people who are taking charge and people who have putting money and the taxes that they are taking it from them. And I'll come back to you when we talk about the taxes, the components and all those things, the expectation of the Ghanaians and what we are expecting them to do that they are not doing. We'll enter into the discussion proper, and everybody will know that the people who are ruling us are people who doesn't have any conscience for we the ordinary Ghanaians, but they are in for themselves, their family, their friends, and whatever they want to do to make themselves richer. And that is where we are finding ourselves today.
Thank you very much. Agudey just ended. Comac says the reduction is not coming from the government, but from operational margins of activities of the industry. What is your opinion?
Well, thank you.
After which I will read what the president of Comac says.
I think this discussion is not about shouting your voice hoarse and all that. Let's situate it properly. He goes on to talk about NDC shamelessly blaming it on global tensions and talking about what President Mahama said in opposition. Let's be factual here. No Ghanaian political party has ever played politics with geopolitical developments until the emergence of Dr. Baumia in our politics. When he went to Central University to be organizing those theoretical lectures on the economy, and he questioned the then ruling government that why is it that global crisis had skipped Togo, had skipped Benin, had skipped Cote d'Ivoire, and only in Ghana. He made that point. And so when COVID came, and he was also justifying with global crisis and all that, Ghanaians retorted by asking him, is it now that you are aware of global crisis? How come global crisis has skipped Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, Ghana, Benin, and only Ghana? Because then all our neighbors had their economic indicators in the positive direction, whilst we were going in the negative, to the extent that our economy became junk. You see, he talks about global crisis. When COVID came, they rather imposed taxes on Ghanaians, sanitation levy, increased SPT, increased VAT component on petrol and all that. They increased it and passed it on to the ordinary Ghanaian. What are we doing here? Our government is not making excuses. We are rather relieving the ordinary Ghanaian. Now let's come to what he says that is codec and whatever. Now, who regulates the petroleum sector? Is it not the government? And government has openly come out to say that they've taken off 2 cedi off the prices of diesel per liter, 36 pesos off petrol. Again, government has outlined other measures to cushion the ordinary Ghanaian. Government says, no, we are not leaving you, the ordinary Ghanaian, in this crisis alone. Government appointees have their coupon for fuel frozen. Their coupon for fuel and other allocations have been frozen. So that it wouldn't be, it's a temporary measure. This is a temporary crisis. You don't take, how do you call it, a reckless decision that will wreck the economy in the long run. No. It's a temporary crisis. We will overcome it in the short term. And so government has taken direct measures in the market. Okay. As we speak, NPA has stated a floor pricing. You can't go below that. That is a measure, direct intervention from government. What else again?
Thank you very much. Let me quickly read
now,
this through.
Before you even go on, why has petroleum prices not skyrocketed like previously? You know, at a point in their governance, they sold petrol to Ghanaians at 23 cedis per liter. By then, there wasn't too much of a global crisis because of a weakened cedi. The exchange rate, they couldn't manage it at the time. So the cedi was depreciating so high. And that's why they sold petrol to Ghanaians at 3 cedis. Now, the cedi has stabilized. Else would have been selling petrol at about 15 cedis per liter.
This is from Dr. Rivenson Opong, the Chief Executive Officer of Comac. The Chief Executive Officer of Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies Ghana, COMAC, Dr. Rivison Opon, has rejected government's claims over recent fuel price reductions, arguing that the drop in prices is not the result of any direct state intervention, but rather sacrifices made by players within the industry. Speaking on Joy News PM Express on Wednesday, April 15th, 2026, he stressed that the reductions at the pumps have not been driven by any cuts in taxes or levies. His comment follows suggestion from the presidency that government is cushioning consumers against rising global oil prices, particularly amid tensions in the Middle East. According to Opon, while the price drop is evident, the source of the relief tells a different story. The relief of 0.36 Ghana cedis on petroleum and 2 cedis on diesel is true, but let me also highlight the fact that this is a relief that stems from operational margins of activities of the industry, and it has not touched the government as it did not touch any tax or levies that go into the government's coffers, he said. He cautioned that current approach places additional financial strain on key institutions and private operators within the sector. But this also means that NPA and even boards will have to cough up external money to support this. So for me, the question here is whether it is a relief or pressure on institutions. Thank you very much, Agudey. It's your turn.
Oh,
So
maybe he has he has any objection on that, but my sister, so this is the story, and this is the fact, and it is now clear. So I expect that if my brother has something to say on this, because at the end of the day, you have lied to the Ghanaians. You see, currently we are not in campaign mode. Now you have said whatever you want to say, and you have won power. Now it is about you to do the work. Stop the complaints, stop the comparisons, and stop all that you are doing. You understand? So as a president and as government communicators, you have come out to say that the government has made plans to reduce, to mitigate, or whatever for the cost of the reduction. And you have said it openly and clearly, and everybody heard that. And the following minute, they have to come back to say that whatever is happening, it is not a direct intervention from government, but it is the players in the industry. So, I mean, look at what is happening. The lies and the perceptions that they are putting out there, they are being exposed. And I think all these things, Ghanaians will have to be watching, and we all have to be making justifications out of what we are seeing today. So it is telling us that if NDC should come out and tell you that, I mean, something is white, think about it clearly, because whatever they tell you is not whatever it's supposed to be. Because Agudey right here sitting and was saying that, yeah, you see from the beginning, it is good that you hide this, and he has it as well. He didn't know that we have these informations. They thought that we are short memory people, as the president has described us to be. But at the end of the day, you sat here and you say that, oh, government have done this and that, but they have given you the story that the people are saying that it is not the government who does this. But at the end of the day, you have sat here and have lied to the good people, and we are all seeing what you are doing. My sister, let's come to the taxes that are on there. You know, we were saying that the president has put some energy sector levy on the petrol. So we are playing, and we are all asking him, and he's playing with whatever he has done. We are all pleading that he should reduce and take that 1 cedi off. Yet he's not ready to take that 1 cedi off. When you look at the components on the fuel price, you have about a 2 cedis 72 pesos. Assuming that 272 pesos is taken from fuel as it is selling today as 13 cedis, it means that the fuel price will have to go down to 11 cedis, or let's say even 10 cedis. You understand? If he's charitable enough. But at the end of the day, we were pleading with him to reduce and do all those things. He's not ready to do it. And at the end of the day, you are tightening the players in the industry, that whatever percentage that they are going to get, rather, you have to take all those ones out. But the government of the day is getting insensitive. And when you look at the time and the amount, he said that we even sold the petrol, as I said from the beginning, the Russia-Ukraine, everybody knew how long that fight and that fluid, I mean, extended. But today, the Iran-US issue, how long? It's just about 3 weeks or even less than a month. But look at how the NDC is suffocating. Look at how the government of the day, look at the speed at which the fuel price has hiked. If this fight should continue for 2 months or even a year, just imagine how much you are going to buy fuel. I thank God that at the end of the day, I mean, everything has softened, because, I mean, when it's coming, I'll be affected. You understand? Even though myself, as I stand, I just a small motorbike, I manage. But, I mean, the MP who has today bought the most expensive vehicle, I hear that now they are doing challenge. The appointees today, they are doing vehicle challenge. I hear some judge is now using the most expensive, 2024, the most expensive luxurious Lexus, unregistered. Somebody whose wife was taking care of him yesterday. Today, he was appointed by the government of the day. He's using a vehicle that is not registered. And he's just, pushing himself all over.
Maybe the wife bought it for him.
Really? The wife has that amount of money to buy over 80 billion vehicle for him to be parading himself up and down. And our MP here in Lower Manya, who at the end of the day, Agudey, he's now the assemblyman for dust. Because when you go to his electoral area, that is where the dust is killing the people. Himself, when he came here right now, the camera can shoot the shoe and he's dressing. He has to come here and change himself because the dust is all over. Passing around his place, even when that is the reason why the MP will have to go and buy the most expensive Lamborghini and he's riding when we don't even have money to buy water or to even fill the drip machines that the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the Goverment government have bought for every constituency. We have them there. Just get fuel to put water in them to even water. They are not able to do. And when you go to Agudey's electoral area, he's not even able to stay in town because of the dust. He's not able to stay in town. When you go to his place, economic activity is killing the people there because there are a lot of. You can take your cameras and walk around the stretch from Odumase to Somanya across Agudey's electoral area. That's Kojonia electoral area. People have locked their stores. Imagine somebody go for loan and has stocked the store. Today, they have closed them. Nobody is opening shop at Agudey's electoral area. You understand? And today, we have people and you have money as an appointee and you are just buying vehicles and splashing them and everything all over again. Let's relook at the government of the day and reconsider.
How sure are you that the MP is using the Lamborghini? How sure are you?
Oh, I am telling you that the MP is using one of the most expensive Lamborghini vehicles in town. It's a vehicle, he brought it to POM. And the guys were so furious because we are using Okada. We even came to you, the MP, just help us to get moto so that we can even, you say you don't have money. But at the end of the day, you are using a most expensive vehicle. I hear how much is the price of the vehicle. It's around 80 billion or 70 billion. No, he's aware. He's aware of the vehicle. He knows the price. He can check the price. Oh, yes, he knows the price of the vehicle. And even Agudey himself is very furious because, you see, at the end of the day, all these things are going to make them unpopular. It will be very difficult for Agudey to defend this issue because we are in town and nothing is going on. The road is, the contractor said they don't have money, they left the place, and you, MP, you have money, and people are struggling to make ends meet. People cannot even feed themselves 3 square meals a day. People are eating just once a day.
Thank you very much,
and you have money, you bought the most expensive vehicle.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It's bad.
Thank you very much, Agudey.
Well, it's today that I've taken a good look at my brother very well. I don't know, it looks like Nasi. It's today that I've seen that semblance. I don't know if somebody has ever
Nasi, the musician.
Yes, he looks like Nasi.
The fact that everyone has nothing to do with my resemblance with Nasi.
Come on.
Nasi gave me that song. What's the name? What that song? The title of that song.
Oh, so somebody has ever told you.
The campaign song. Your campaign song.
Oh, it's okay. Let me go with my side.
Is it the separate?
Let me go on with my.
No, I'm HPP, so
please let me go on.
Please give me.
I know what the pre music does to you people. Really? Your Ashanti Regional Communication Officer came out to say that anytime he hears that Nana Kume Eti or Titi. Oh
no, yeah,
it's okay. It's okay. Let me go on with my submission, okay?
Yeah,
I could see that they are scandal starved for almost 1.5 years. There is no scandal to make noise about. They jump from this tree and hang on this tree. Our elders have a local saying that when the monkey is about to die, the monkey, every tree branch becomes so slippery. You hang on to this and it falls. And that's exactly what is happening to them. They are scandal starved, hungry for a scandal to just
Agudey, did MP
Blow,
buy a new
please.
MP.
We see, oh, come on.
Agudey.
I don't know. I don't know.
When he says scandals, I mean,
when
the question
you can come in when he's
so I want you to ask him, did our MP here in Lower Manya?
Would you let me finish?
When
You had your
finish,
Is
turn.
can
John
do that.
using most expensive lugs?
Let him finish. Let him land. Please
No,
give
ask
him
him.
them.
If he's saying
Give him
that,
them.
What is
Let
the
him
what is
land
the
so that
interjections
he
and the
I will
heckling
ask,
for?
don't worry.
Okay, so
You
ask
had
him.
your uninterrupted time. Nobody.
Thank you very much, Thomson.
Thank you.
Now let's accord our viewers some respect, Thomson. You are my senior at this, so please. I acknowledge that you are my senior at this. Now, Nana Soyo, you see, I don't know if my brother is expecting MP to work from Udumasi Krobo to the office in Accra. The MP will definitely ride in a car. We all know he's the Deputy Minister of Interior, please. He has his official vehicle. Now, recently MP came to town with one other vehicle, which is not the brand he's talking about. I'm not going to help you to make your case. It's a car befitting of his standard or his status. Wow. And so I don't have any qualms with that. The most important thing is that the MP
start in private jet. You said
please,
a president of state doesn't worth
He
a
did
private
not
jet.
interject when you were talking.
Is worth a Lamborghini.
Tommy.
Will you please give him the chance, please?
Let him continue.
What matters most is that the MP is delivering on the key indicators that matters to us. As we speak now, the MP has empowered a lot of people through economic activities. As I speak to you now, he has established recently, yet to be commissioned, 2 apprenticeship centers, one at BOM, just where he worked, formerly he worked, a KW. The defunct office has been taken over by the MP to establish his apprenticeship center there. There is one at Casino. These projects are going to be commissioned in this very short term.
Should we enter into that proper?
Recently, the MP has brought in Quattro 4 tricycle to empower the youth who want to go into that. Help commuting in the village, foodstuffs in the village and all that. The MP is doing a lot. He's built school blocks. He has built a state cheap compound clinic. No. The MP is doing what is expected of him. Yes, you may think that he's not meeting your expectation, but those who voted for him with difference 15,000 in Lower Manya knows what they see in the MP, and that is why they keep voting for him. So it's not for him to come and sit on TV, live TV, and spew lies just to make a case for himself. Now, he talks about NDC compounding the suffering of the ordinary Ghanaian by imposing taxes, which is not a fact. The current John Mahama administration has only imposed one levy, the 1 CD levy, which is to, how do we call it? Cure a mischief that they left for us. The Doomsaw crisis that they nearly crippled the electricity production with in this country, where then candidate Napo told us that we should go and draft our own timetable if he had forgotten. But when this government came, electricity supply is stable. It's stable now compared to what they left for us. So that 1 CD was to cure the mischief they left, the debts they left in the energy sector. Again, Nanado rather increased or introduced various taxes. The sanitation levy, popularly known as the Bola levy, he increased the SPT, he compounded already existing taxes on fuel.
Thank you, Agudey.
And so, again, he goes on to say that, he spoke more than 10 minutes, uninterrupted. Uninterrupted. And he even has to be heckling me just to throw me off guard and all that. Throw me off guard. Now, what I'm saying is that long argument, winding argument he goes on to make that the intervention is not directly from government, it's neither here nor there. At the end of the day,
it's not me.
Oh, come on. No, government has directly said what they have done in the energy sector. Even Ghana Web is not credible anymore. Ever since Brian Achampon took over Ghana Web, it has never been credible. It has never been credible again. And so, government is doing more. This government is not making excuses. We are absolving.
Thank you very much.
The final
person before.
All right. No, but before I have some qualms too. Some mischief too. Yeah. So if Agudey is saying that, when you gave him the opportunity, he was able to mention just 2 things: that a 16 years MP who is vying to go on for 20 years has done for the good people of Lower Manya. 16 years. And you know, when you meet the MP, he said he want to go again because there is nobody who can maintain the seat for them.
If I want to adopt
if somebody should be there for 16 years, and you are telling me that for those 16 years you are not able to groom anybody, Agudey, my question to you is that
why do you keep changing goalposts?
When we tell
are we now talking about grooming? Are we now talking about grooming?
When he's done with the 20 years, you said I will go to 24 years.
Are we now talking about grooming?
For you, Agudey, to continue. When will it finish for the next generations to also come on board? And I'm getting worried for our next generation, because at the end of the day, it appears that the MP is the only one who is wise enough to be going and be going and be going. And you, the youth who are grooming and coming up, you are not wise enough to, at the end of the day, excuse that language, to know that, we have to take over from this extent. And you have been able to mention just two things that the MP has done. He was talking about the apprenticeship issue. That thing is there's even an issue. And I was asking that if we should go on further to discuss that, if you give the opportunity, we can discuss further. Because we have people, the Tailors Association, they are there, they have no information about this. And you say you are establishing this.
Right. Does the MP need to consult them before he
before the last question, let me quickly read this from Facebook.
Okay.
Please ask Honorable Agudey, when are they going to pay the teachers and the nurses? I can see the 2015-2016 Mahama is back again. QNet government.
Well, I don't know. Out of respect for him, I think he should be following current trends. The Minister of Education has outlined government plan to pay this June or May. They are paying 4 months. The next June they are paying 4 months. Government has outlined the policy. I don't know. It's all over the news. So. I mean, for his concluding part, QNet government even exposes him. Now, let me just say something on what he said. You see, Nana, don't allow people to be bringing extraneous matters into what we are discussing. The question is not about who the MP is grooming to talk about. Is it an explicit admission from the MPP that they have given up on the seat? They are also into power business. So why can't they strategize and take over the seat from the MPP? If we in the NDC have no substitute, they are also into power business. So they should strategize and take over.
Yeah. The last person. Do negative externalities like wars actually affect Ghana? That is not part of the war.
Well, when I began, I told you there are two key things that indicate or determine the prices of petroleum worldwide. How do we call it, global prices, and then the strength of our CD and other currencies is up to them, but it's the strength of our CD. And so global crisis, no country,
simple answer.
Oh, please. No country has control over global crisis. We cannot determine what other sovereign countries do. And so when it comes to global prices, we can't determine. But when it comes to the strength of our CD, we can determine it. And that is what exactly this government has been able to do, to stabilize the CD. The exchange rate is stable, and that is why prices has not skyrocketed like it did.
Thank you very much.
Because with the imposition of even the one CD.
Ayumu, it's your turn. My time is almost up.
Right. So, so as you rightly asked, I was surprised. You see, Agudey, for who I know, the way he was stammering and the way it appears that you are pressing his neck. I mean, I want to apologize on his behalf if maybe your questions are too hard for him. And Agudey, who I know to be very fluent and very, 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 very vocal when he's talking, he's trying to be stammering. And I think next time you should lower the questions or you soften them for him. But my sister, and today the NDC is telling us that external factors can disturb our economy, can disturb our fuel pricing, can determine what goes on in our country. And I think this one, it is not up to me to answer. It is up to the good people of Ghana. Because we all heard John Dramani Mahama and the NDC when they were campaigning, when they were in the campaign mood, when they were saying all sort of things against the ruling government then, the MPP government. But today, everybody is seeing the difference between water and alcohol, because we have carried both and we have seen which of them is heavier. So this question as to whether I is supposed to answer direct or not, I'm leaving it to the good people of Ghana. They have all seen when they were telling us the kilometers from Ghana to Russia and Ukraine, asking us whether the bombs they were throwing there were landing here in Ghana or not. Today, it is up to the good people of Ghana to find out if any bomb coming from Iran is landing here in Ghana. If anything, the distance from here to Iran and the US has anything to do with we, the people of Ghana. But today, we have all seen the true color of the NDC. And everybody knows, as somebody text from Facebook and saying, the NDC government is a QNet government. They will tell you that go and sell your property and bring it, and they are going to double and quadruple for you. But at the end of the day, you sell your property, you give it out to them, and you don't get anything else again. That is the caliber of the NDC that we have gotten. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
No.
Before our time is up, you've
Okay.
already spoken. Before our parting words, Mr. Nano, the former general manager of Marigo TV, goes home this weekend.
Yeah, when I got to the usual waiting room, I began to recollect my fond memories of him, because by then he would be in the corner there with his pen and paper and he'll be writing, and we usually have our chit chats and all that. So I understand this weekend he's going home. I've made a pledge to myself that I'll be there to see my friend off. As if he knew the last Asafutu was going to be his last. I even downloaded that video I'd wanted to send to him shortly before his death. You know, the way he was jamming up to the reggae music and all that. I was like, wow. But life is transient, and so we will keep holding on to his memories. He has done a lot for the nation, and I mean, from GBC all the way to this place. And so he has contributed his quota to our nation's development. May his soul rest in peace. As friends will be there to give him a befitting farewell. But then, I want to assure Ghanaians that we are in a global crisis. Luckily for us, we've chosen a government that places the people first and is working at that. Is making sure that it cushions the ordinary Ghanaian, the ordinary transport owner, and the rest, so that we'll all be relieved a bit. And we are hoping that in the next few weeks, this crisis will be over and we'll be back to where we were first. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thomson Ayumu.
Yeah. So, starting from Mr. Nano, I know Mr. Nano, I mean, way back.
Yeah.
Because, you know, myself as an MC, anytime he comes around, we meet, we talk. So when he came here, Marigo, he met me. I mean, we had a lot of one-on-one discussions. And personally, I would say that sometimes Mr. Nano and myself, we will have to fight at events, because when we come, I have to do something that he will tell me to do, and because of the pressure on me, and I'll not be able to do. But later, he will eye me, and I have to do it for him. And I mean, when you come to even my beloved Petroleum Church of Ghana here in Bom, I mean, mostly you come around to do live streaming for us. So myself, when he passed, I have to give an announcement at the church, tell everybody. Everybody was very worried, because we all knew him when he was alive and everything that he's been doing. So going home, all of us together, as my brother Agudey said, personally, you know, my ups and downs, my programs, but I'll make sure that we'll all come around to make sure that we bid him farewell. So we'll all deal with that. Yes. Before my final words, I mean, Agudey said something that they are a sensitive government, they are in power and they are cushioning people. Are you aware that school fees has been increased? Are you aware that our electricity bill has been increased? Are you aware that our TNT has been increased? You understand? It's not everybody that has car and can buy fuel. If the fuel price is even going down, no, not everybody has, I mean, money to even buy car to do that. Not everybody has money to even, me, I've not even seen dollar before. But at the end of the day, I sit in light, I use water, I pay school fees, and all those things have been increased. So directly, we the Ghanaians, we have been affected by the NDC government. So, I mean, my final words, just to say a very special thank you to everybody that watched us. And we are saying that the new patriotic party, everybody have seen our consistency. We have always been there with our policies. And we are the only government that has social intervention. Even the Social Democrats as NDC, as it sits now, if you ask Agudey what is their social policy, do they have any social intervention for Ghanaians? They have nothing for Ghanaians. It's only the MPP that we have all those things, and we have. And when they even come, the offices that we have created, that is where they fight. When you look at NIA, they are bringing people there. NHIS, they are bringing people there. The Youth Employment Office.
Thank
and
you
all the
very
that
much.
it is the MPP that has all
Thomson
the social intervention.
Ayumu.
Their 24-hour economy is not working.
Thank you very much. drawing the curtains down on the segment. Let me say a very big thank you to you viewers for watching us live on Multi TV, and you can equally reach us on all our social media handles.
Oh, I need to
Facebook.
commend your water. I really loved it.
Quickly.
I love your water. I took the glorious drink.
Glorious mineral water.
Yeah, natural mineral water. I really love it. I recommend this to everyone. And myself, when I'm going, where I have to get it, you have to tell me where I have to get it. But before I go, give me one box so that I send it home so that I can make use of it. Before I get to where the location, I really enjoyed it and I really loved it. Agudey has sipped about four sachets already, and I think he will even take more home. So, I mean, thank you.
So, Glorious Natural Mineral Water is located at Bon Ahujo, but you can equally get some downstairs here at Marigo TV premises. On that note, we draw the curtains up for today. Thank you very much for watching. Let me say a very big thank you to Agudey Korle Ebenezer, Assembly Member for Kojonya Electoral Area.
Assembly member. Call it
And an NDC Communication Officer for the Lower Manya Glow constituency.
His new name is Bunyuku Assemblyman.
I'm signing out, please.
No, I'm saying that his new name is Bunyuku. Are you calling him like that?
Oh, okay, fine.
Say Bunyuku Assemblyman. Call him like that.
No. I can't do that. And to Thomson, Ayumu, an MPP Communication team member also of the Lower Manya Glow constituency, aspiring as a new patriotic party's communication officer for Lower Manya Glow constituency. Once again, I say a very big thank you for coming all the way on the show. We're expecting more from you this time. I am Nana, so big ups to my producer Mario and to programs manager Gideon Owusu and to all of you in the PCR, Bisachu and Gavin Teradi who assisted. I say good morning to you all, Robert, camera personnel and assistant Mawuli, and to my graphic designer Rashid Adamu. Thank you for always being there for me. Kudos. I am Nana, so you see you.